Hi parents, how are you? It's Miss Freitas. I think we're going to call this quick tips. Quick tips with Mrs. Freitas. Okay? And I am telling you what, sometimes, especially when you're cooped up in your house, you need a few little hints and tips to help you be the best parent you can be. And my goal as a teacher is to make sure that you are the best parent you can be for your child and your children so that you can make sure that your child is being the best child and student and person they can be. And it helps with our family dynamic. So here we go. I want to first tell you that you're amazing parents because, you got yourself into this. You're a parent. A lot of the people that will be watching this will be watching it because you have grade level children. And so if you've made it this far, you've gone through raising a child, a baby, raising a preschooler, a toddler. You've gone through so many phases, and I just want to tell you, you didn't take a class for that. You didn't have to get a license for that. You had to get a license to drive a car. You had to have certain certifications at work. But one of the most important things you do in your whole life is parent a child. If you become a parent, it is your most important job. And there were no real classes. When you had a baby, I think the hospital had a few classes for raising a baby in your household, but not anything, up the way. There are a few good books out there. No, there's a lot of good books out there, but you have to have time to read them. So today's the day I'm going to just start helping you a little at a time. The goal of my videos will be to do them short and quick and no more than 10 minutes ever, hopefully more like closer to 4 or 5 minutes. So you can just fit it into your day, learn something new, try it out. If it didn't work for your kids, let it go. Because part of being a great parent is just having a lot of ideas, a lot of tricks. Put the tricks in your bag. Same thing with being a teacher. I have to learn all the different modalities of the children. They all have different ways of learning. They all have certain things that they like and don't like. Some kids love just a pat on the back. Some kids love compliments. And you really need to find out what that love language of your child is, because the more you know about your child, the more really your child will blossom and bloom for you and want to learn and grow with you. So maybe they are embarrassed by a compliment. Okay, you don't know until you find out, and ask your kids. They'll tell you. All right, so here we go. Today's tips, I've got just a few, especially for this situation we're in. We have this coronavirus that is keeping us locked up at home. The more we're home, the safer we are. So I want to just give you a few hints to help you at home. Okay, first one is quiet time. We should all have a schedule, and then within your schedule, make sure your children have a chunk of time for quiet time. Anywhere from 5 minutes to 20 minutes. I probably wouldn't do much more than 20 minutes because kids won't think it's quiet time. They'll think it's like a window of time that just kept going and going. So, and I would definitely use a timer. But quiet time means your child must keep themselves busy for the timed amount and not bug you at all. Then that way, we all get a chance to breathe. We all are doing something we want to do for ourselves, and we are also making sure that we collect ourselves and we're kind to each other once we get our day started again. So quiet time. Make sure you have quiet time. Number 2, when mom and dad need a break, that is a such thing. Even Miss Freitas needs a break sometimes. And as a mom, I need quiet time. And so I'll just say, I need you to stop. Mommy needs a few minutes. I wouldn't do more than 10 minutes, but it allows you to breathe. And so this is what it looks like. Your kids are kind of going crazy. They keep coming to you and keep coming to you, and they want to hear their voices all the time. And then you just need to say, honey, I need to stop. Mommy needs a break. Dad needs a break. Hold on. Dad needs a break. I don't want to be bothered for 10 minutes. You cannot come see me for 10 minutes. Mom might be on, but I'm off. You might want to tell your partner in parenting that you're turning yourself off for 5 or 10 minutes, but you're allowed to call a brief pause for yourself, and I just call it a break. Mommy needs a break. So, and then sometimes go into another room, or maybe look like, just be involved in your own thing and say, you can't bother me right now. And you put your hand up and you just say, it's not your turn. Walk away. And it's okay. It might be a little abrupt, but you're not yelling. You're not using a big voice. Say, honey, I want you to stop. Mommy needs a minute. Okay, that was number 2. Number 3, and the last one I'm going to have you work on is calling a timeout. Timeout. It's a family timeout. If you are noticing that something is bothering you, okay, and it's kind of a little bit of a whole family thing, or at least for sure all the kids are involved on this problem, you call a family timeout. You say, hey kiddos, hey family, come to the family room please, or come to the dining room table. Have a meeting spot where we can all see each other. Then you can say one nice thing about each other real quick. Mom, I love all the cooking you're doing. Great job. Dad, I really appreciate how you take out the trash without me asking. And everyone can give a compliment, okay? It depends on how much time you have, because you always want to start with something positive. But the second part of the team meeting the family meeting is addressing a problem quickly. Okay, so one of my pet peeves is stuff being left all over the house. Oh, timeout. Now that you know how much I love you, you guys, I am feeling like we need to. That's how it's said. I am feeling like we need to pick up the house better and pick up after ourselves. Because, oh my heavens, if we're not picking up after ourselves, the house gets really messy. I'm seeing shoes, and I'm seeing t-shirts, and I'm seeing, whatever it is. Oh my gosh. At my house, it's socks and shoes. They're everywhere. So, ask them, what do we usually do with our shoes? Because kids sometimes need to be a part of that process. Well, our shoes go in the closet, and if I'm not wearing my socks anymore, they go in the dirty clothes. Oh, okay. So you have to have those conversations. Make sure you make them think a little bit and say, hey, do you guys think we can work on that? This is something that our whole family needs to work on. And if you know that toys are an issue and they're not cleaning up after their toys, that's another one. Family timeout for making sure you clean up after yourself. I'll walk in the bathroom and there's stuff everywhere. Girls do that. They leave stuff everywhere. So you just say, what do you need to do in the bathroom, kiddos? And they will tell you. But the more that they interact with you during that family meeting, the more they'll be able to help you in the long run. So call a family timeout, family timeout, make an adjustment and make it quick and say, okay, thank you so much. Part of the reason why a family timeout works is no one's mad at each other. No one's yelling. No one has high anxiety. They're just talking about their feelings. And it's really a safe place to solve a problem. So I hope that helps you. So quiet time, put it in your schedule. It will save you. Number 2, mom or dad or both need a minute. Mom needs a timeout themselves, I called it take a break, And use your hand, push them away, say, I need you to stay over there. This is mommy's time for just a little bit. I wouldn't do more than 10 minutes. And the third one is take a family timeout. I hope those have been helpful. I hope you keep revisiting me, and feel free to share this with anyone you want, because the goal is to raise really great kids, and I want to help you in any way I can. Thanks for visiting. Bye-bye.